Okay, this is the pull comps and determine offer task. So what's going to happen is you're going to get a task to pull comps and determine offer price. What you can do is you're going to come into this contact record right here. And from here, what we're going to do, the first thing we need to do is we need to check and see if a salesman put in an amount or an offer price. Now that amount won't be here on the official offer price. What you'll have to do is go to the contact record, which is right here. Click on that. It's going to take you to the seller leads part. Then I want you to scroll down and where you look for ballpark offer amount. Okay, and here you can see it's $100,000. So this would be the amount that we'd go back to use and put it in that space. So to get back to where you were at, right, you can hit the back button, but it's actually, I think, more cleaner to scroll down and go into this offers app right here. It takes us right back to the page, and then you'd put $100,000 right in this spot. Now, if that amount is not in there, that means my salesperson did not talk about money, and either they took over a phone lead or whatever, and now it's just unmotivated, but we still want to send this person an offer. So what you would do, if there is no amount there, you go back into the seller contact record, and what I want you to do is click on the Zillow link. In this Zillow link, you're going to see what's called a Zestimate, or a price. And you can round up to the nearest 100 or 1,000, right? So 163,000 would be what this current price is, right? So I want you to take that number, 163, times 75%. And you'll need, a calculator and probably a piece of paper. But that equals 122,250. So you want to save that number, okay? Then you're also going to look at the square footage. This home is 2,300 square feet. And you're going to times that times 10. So, which would be 23,340. And you're always going to time the square foot times 10. And then you're going to take that number, 23,340, and you're going to subtract it from the 122,250. And that comes up with 98,910. Okay. Now, once you get that price, that's what's called our wholesale price, right? And from there, we want to take an additional $10,000 off that number because we've got to make some profit. So that you would make it 88,910. So 88,910 is what we would offer on that property if it was worth 163, right? And so from there, you'd go back to our Podio account. You can scroll down here. Now you can see that my salesperson actually said they offered 100,000, right? So in this case it'd be more, but that's what she came up with. But as you just writing offers, I want you to be more conservative. That way, if we get one comes back, we're in a good spot. It's really just a marketing ploy for us. All right, so you'd scroll back down. Go back to the seller offer. You're going to put in that amount, right? So let's say it's 100,000 in this example. Okay, now we need to determine the mailing address of this property. Okay, and so to do that, one of the simplest ways, what I've done is, what I want you to do is I want you to copy just the street number, 2624. Right click and copy that, and then also look at the name, Scott and Denise Mitchell, right? And what you're going to do is you're going to go here to the top, and you're going to go to a different. You're going to go to AZ mail list if you're working in Arizona, and then you're going to go all mailings, and then the search tab. You're going to click on it, and then you're going to right click and paste, and you can see a bunch of only the ones that have that number in their system somewhere pops up, and you can see, boom, there's Scott Mitchell. So perfect. Let's hit on Scott Mitchell, and then from here, you can see his mailing address. So you can right click and copy that. Phoenix, Arizona. You might want to write down the zip code, which is 85013. Again, from there, I'm going to go back to you'd be able to go back to your task list, but I'm going to go back to the offers, and I'll hit that, and then I'm going to go here, hit paste, city, Phoenix, Arizona, 85013, right there. So now I'm going to go double, then I need to hit deadline, and the deadline I'm going to do 20 days from today's date. So today's the 12th, so I'll go to the 22nd, right, and you can just put 5 p.m. Okay, that creates the date. So once you have, and you've made sure you have an offer price, a deadline date, and all the address stuff in here, right? From there, we're going to hit Generate PDF. And when I do that, it's going to say that you do some things over here on this side. And then I'm going to refresh my screen. And when I scroll down, I should see a PDF right here. Purchase contract for Scott and Denise Mitchell, right? And so once I know that that's there, then I'm going to hit Send to Lob. And from there, you are done with this task.